Hey guys, TechGeekHD here again with another video, and today I finally have my desk tour. Now I actually used to make quite a few of these every year. I had actually planned on making about 4 a year. Now I don't really know how many I have at the moment, but this is my current desk setup. Now you guys might see that there is a definite change here. There's a different desk, there's a new monitor. I had shown you guys a little bit of something in my room tour, but I did say I'd have a dedicated desk tour once I got a new desk, so here it is. Now let's start here from the left side. I have my Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs in white on the Just Mobile headstand, which is a really nice headphone stand that I think looks really nice. Next to that, I have what is admittedly a fake plant simply because I cannot take care of a real one. I'd probably forget to water it or whatnot, but I think it looks pretty cool. It's from IKEA. And it livens up the desk a little bit with some green, which I think looks nice. Right next to that, I have my 64GB space gray unlocked iPhone 6 on the 12 South high-rise stand for iPhone and iPad. Now, the peripherals that I use on a daily basis include the Apple Magic Trackpad, and for my keyboard, I use the Logitech K750 wireless solar keyboard. Now, this keyboard has been with me for about 8 months now, and I actually switched from an Apple wireless keyboard, and I actually really like this because it includes the number pad, but also specifically because it's solar powered, so I never have to worry about batteries or charging. Now, right behind that, I have something called the Cordies from a company called Quirky, but this is actually a really nice cable management tool. I use this all the time. It's a little dirty, as you can see, but it basically keeps my cables from falling off of the desk, and at the moment, I have a lightning cable and a micro USB cable hooked in there. Now, my last peripheral that I use here is the Logitech MX Performance mouse. I know that you probably would have been expecting this. This is my main mouse of choice. I use this for just about everything. I use the trackpad for the multi-gesture features on OS X, but for the most part, 90% of the time, this is the mouse that I'm using, and it is on an Anker mousepad. Now, right behind that, I also have my 13.3-inch Retina MacBook Pro. This has a 2.6 GHz i5 with 8 GB of RAM and a 512 GB solid-state drive, and it is what's powering my entire setup. Now, this is actually also on a stand from 12 South, and this is called the BookArc. Now, this particular version here is for the MacBook Pro, but they also make one for the MacBook Air, and they also have an interesting new one called the BookArc Mode, which is actually made out of wood. Now, beside that, or rather behind that, I have a Thunderbolt 2 dock from a company called CalDigit, which I reviewed on my channel a little while ago, as well as 3 TB worth of USB 3.0 hard drives and a 10,000 mAh battery pack. Now, right next to all of that, I also do have the microphone that I'm recording this video's voiceover with, and that is the Blue Yeti. Now, I might be looking to upgrade, but at the moment, I think that this does a fine job. And underneath that, on the Blue Yeti stand, I also have my 50mm f1.8 lens for my Canon 70D. Now, here is the main attraction, the star of the show. This is my 27-inch Apple Thunderbolt display. Now, I was considering going 4K, but I think there still isn't enough content, and also my computer just really doesn't support 4K at 60 Hz, and so I actually decided to stick with a lower resolution. But that being said, this is still a 2560 by 1440p monitor, so I think that it does do the job pretty well for now. Now, I really like using this monitor, and the 3 USB 2.0 ports at the back are a little bit of a disappointment since they're not USB 3, so I really just use them for charging devices for the most part, and I use the USB 3.0 ports on my Thunderbolt 2 dock, as well as the ones built into my MacBook Pro. Now, I really do enjoy using this monitor. I actually really enjoy using this setup. I think it works very well for me. It's aesthetically pleasing, and I think that it's functional, which is one of the nicest things. I like to keep it as clean as I possibly can. On either side, I also have some lamps for lighting at night, and I think that overall this looks like a really nice setup. And the fact is that even if it didn't, it works for me, and I think that that's really the most important thing about any desk setup. Now, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do remember to leave it a like rating. That would really help me out. And also, if you would like to see more videos like these, please do remember to subscribe. Again, thank you all very much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.